Oh, how
My
old
whole
were you when they
family.
came?
My mother and father came with me to Auschwitz after they unloaded there, and they put them right in the gas chamber. I didn't know
Oh,
where they went, but when I asked
yeah,
somebody, they told me.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. How old were you when the
I was
Germans
like
came through?
13.
13. You remember it well.
Oh,
What
how
what
can
co-
you
what
forget?
what city were you in Hungary?
Nyíregyháza.
Where's that near? I was in Budapest, and
It's
the
about
chain bridge. They
it's
blew up the
about
train bridge.
less than an hour by train.
Oh, because the Germans blew up the chain bridge
Yeah.
when the Russians were coming in, right?
They went all over. Yeah.
Hmm.
To pick up all the Jews.
Yeah.
Not just Hungary and all the other countries.
Did your brothers, any of them survive
My brothers didn't
after
survive,
the
and
war?
my mother and father didn't survive.
So four brothers died at the
Four
hands of the
brothers. I'm
Germans.
the only survivor out of the whole family, cousins and all.
Hmm.
But what happened, why I survived, is also a miracle. See, when the Germans came in and they took when they took us to Auschwitz, we were staying in line in front of Mengele, Dr. Mengele. You
Yeah,
heard about him?
right. He was
He's
the
the one who decided who lives, who dies. Who
right.
goes to the gas chamber. So my mother and father were sent to the right. They went to the gas chamber. I found out later. Somebody came in the line when I was staying in line. He asked me how old I was. I told him 13. Tell him you're 16. I didn't know why he said that. But I found out later, if I said 13, they would have sent me to the gas chamber.
Wow, because you were old enough to work
Yeah, right. That's
at
what it
age
was.
16. Wow.
That's how I survived. You see.
Hmm.
And I did other things too, because we were in a starvation camp, on a death march too.
Hmm.
When they were losing the war, they didn't want to leave us to the Americans.
Right.
They took us on a death march. They wanted to kill us all.
How many years were you in Auschwitz?
I was in 1 year.
One year.
There was plenty, yeah.
Wow.
Because the war was over.
It was one day, it'd be plenty,
One
right?
day, yeah. 1 day was enough, yeah.
Well, glad you survived.
Oh, it was a miracle.
Yeah.
How I survived, I'll tell you. There was capos there. Capos, you know what a capo is?
No.
Capo is political prisoners. They're the ones who kept the dirty work for the Germans, for the SS. Most of them to keep us in line. They're the ones who beat us and all, so forth. So they were allowed to get packages from home because they weren't Jews, they were political prisoners. So they were getting one package of food because they needed food too, and a month. So they had leftovers, so they were hiding it on the third bunk. There was 1, 2, 3 bunks.
Hmm.
On top bunk, they used it for storage of the leftovers. So I said to myself, I'm going to die anyway. If they catch me, they'll kill me, what the difference.
Hmm.
I said, I'm going to sneak back. They had a reveille every morning counting the prisoners if nobody escaped. So I snuck back in this barracks. Again up there, and I ate the bread only. I didn't want to use the kielbasa, whatever it was, or meats, because they would have died probably.
Hmm.
And I didn't have the appetite for that.
You were starving.
Yeah, I was starving, so I was eating the bread.
Hmm.
That was the easiest part to eat. And the first time I had a full stomach since they took me.
Wow.
So anyway, when they came back from reveille, they were fighting between themselves, the couples. They blamed each other for stealing. So I said I felt a little better because they won't look for me for somebody who's an inmate.
Right.
So that was one. And the other time, there was a truckload of beets brought in for the SS for cooking and everything.
Mm-hmm.
While the driver, the SS guy, went in there to let him know he's here, and they were schmoozing. I said, I'm going to sneak back in there and try and get a couple of those.
Mm-hmm.
So I picked up about small, they were small, 4 of it. That helped me a lot because there was blood in it and everything, beets.
Mm-hmm.
that kept me going for a while until they took me to the starvation camp.
Wow.
And I thought I was going to die. And that, if they come in there about 20 minutes later or 15 minutes, I would have been dead.
Wow. So who came to rescue you? The Americans?
They
or?
rescued us here. I wish I find the guy, the soldier, American soldier who got me well. Who found the one pulse in 18 minutes. One pulse.
This is an amazing story. I'm so glad you're alive.
I know the book.
You did? What was the name of the book?
Yeah, went there the library. We went there. They have the book.
Ventnor.
Ventnor Library.
And what's the name of the book?
Yeah, My Life Cut in Two.
My Life Cut in Two.
As I walked in, I saw the book there, so you might even see it there. If not, you can ask the tell them you want the Holocaust book.
Okay.
My Life Cut in
I'm
Two.
going to go get it. I'm going to look online, too.
Yeah.
I'll look for it. What's your name?
Joe Rosenberg.
Joe, my name is Bill Haig. Pleasure meeting you. My mom, she was in the Pentagon during D-Day.
You worked there?
She was there, yeah. She worked with Eisenhower and Patton, and yeah. Hey, I hope you don't mind, but I videotaped your story.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I videotape that?
Printed?
No, just videotape it. I loved your story, and I want to share it with my family.
Where are you going to print it?
Well, no, I'm just going to share them the videotape.
Oh, it's all right, no problem.
Yeah,
The more people know about it.
I didn't want to tell you right away because then you'd think you were
okay.
nervous. Okay.
If I wouldn't even want you to hear, I wouldn't tell you the story,
Yeah.
But it has everything in there, most of it, the major things I told you, some of it already.
Yeah.
So, Stockton College.
Stockton College
Helped me write the book, put it in perspective because I wasn't a writer.
Right.
And so they were very nice. They had a big Holocaust thing in Stockton College.
How old are you, Joe?
I was 15.
How old are you now?
I'm going to be 83.
83. Wow.
Survived, unbelievable,
Yeah. So you in good health?
Huh?
You in good health?
Yeah. Well, I go to about 4 or 5 the doctors, takes care of me. This is my Mrs.
Hi. My name's Bill.
Oh, Bill.
I'm fascinated with his story.
I
It's
told
like
him
talking the
he
history.
wants to read the book, so he's going to go to the Ventnor Library.
Yeah,
Yep.
they have it in the
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need you and your veterans